Okay, so now we know how to render in the cloud. I'm going to show you how to do an interior rendering, and I'm going to show you what the problems you're probably going to come up with as you do it. So I'm going to go to my floor plan, and what I want to do is I want to take a picture as if some new client is standing right here at the doors looking inside at this beautifully decorated inside. So remember, view, camera, put the camera right here, and click it so that I can see this inside. Remember that I don't want to stop here because I won't get the backdrop. I want to go all the way through. And it's going to make me a new 3D view. And I am going to go ahead and rename this right off front door view. So I remember what it is. Now, but here's the funny thing is it's actually over here showing me the front doors. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out so you can see this a little better. So I went through and I did some zooming so you can actually see what's happening. I'm actually looking at the front doors. And I actually want it to be at like, if I'm outside looking in, what I would see. And all I'm seeing is these stupid front doors, which I don't really want. So the first thing I'm going to do is right click, hide in view, and hide those stupid doors. Now I'm actually looking at the interior here. So I'm going to zoom back in a little bit so I get the interior just a little bit better. Okay, so I've now moved in, and I didn't bore you with a bunch of cropping that I was doing. But I've now got it pretty cropped in here the way I want. What you may notice, and you're going to have the same problem with your interior walls, is this wall is not going up to the roof. So I want to show you how to do that. So go to your floor plan. And these walls, when we made them, they ended up just being, if I click on one, it's just an 8-foot wall. You can see it right there. It's just an 8-foot wall. So what I want to do is attach top to base. But I can't actually see the roof in this view. So I'm going to need to go to a 3D view so I can see both of my components. And the problem is that my wall that I need to deal with is way back in there behind this. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to hide this wall in this view so that I can see the wall I need to do. So hide and view elements. Now this is the wall I need to do. This is the wall I need to attach. Attach base to top. Click the roof. If you're trying to work on this and you notice that this is super laggy, it's because of my stupid trees. Right click on a tree and go hide and view category. It's going to get rid of all your plants. That's going to reduce a lot of your lag. I'm also going to hide this door so that I can just show you. Hide element. Once I've eliminated those trees, now it's not anywhere near as laggy. I can now scroll a little bit with my shift, and you can see I've now attached that wall to the ceiling. I also want to attach this one. Click on it, attach base to top, click on wall, bam, it's up there to the top. Now everything's all nice and connected inside, and if I go back to my 3D front door view, you'll see now this wall actually goes up to the ceiling and it makes more sense. I'm going to go ahead and make this realistic now that... Okay, so I went back to my renderings. This might also be a time that you might decide that you want to make some changes, go back and change your materials on your walls or what have you. If you don't think there's enough light in here, another option at this point would be to remove the front wall or lower your roof down a little bit, and you can get a little bit more light this way. I'm going to show you this as soon as it comes up. Okay, so I'm going to do a view, render in the cloud, just like this. Render. It's going to probably make the same little window complain at me that it had last time. Yes, I know. Continue. Okay. Now I'm also going to go in here and I'm going to highlight the roof. And I'm going to tell it to hide in view. And I'm going to pull this down just a tiny bit more. And now I'm going to do another rendering, and then I'm going to show you the difference here. So I'll show you the difference in my two renderings. They came up here. This is the first one. And you'll notice that I have shadows coming through my windows. It's actually kind of pretty. I have the shadows with this grill work is showing these beautiful shadows here as you come in. The other one, where I took the roof off, you'll just notice it has a little bit more light coming in. And in this case, it might be a little funny to do that because it's weird with the light right there. So this might be the better of the two options. You'll sometimes kind of have to play around with it. So I did a few more renderings to kind of show you some differences. I did a little bit of a different angle on these that I think improved it. This is what we had before with the shadows. Here I came in and I took out one of the trees that was putting a big shadow on one side. Here I tilted the angle down a little bit. So here's the one with, I took out a tree that was putting a lot of shadow in here, which improved it. Here I tilted the angle down a little bit, which I think helped out some. It didn't make the rug look quite such a big angle there. And here I have this more tilted down one with the roof off, so you've got a lot better light inside there. Then I took a couple more angles. This is our little chair. I think this looks real nice with the windows and the front door. And this one is the same one with the roof removed, so you get a lot better light in there. And then I took one of the day bed. At the back you can see the window there and these. And finally I did one inside my bathroom, which shows a really nice feature. Because here in my bathroom, here's the sink and the mirror, and then the mirror did in fact reflect my old-fashioned toilet that was on the wall behind it. So the mirrors, when you do renderings, they actually reflect what you would see really in there. So once I got the ones I wanted, and you'll notice I took a whole lot. Once you get the ones you wanted, you'll want to take them, move them over to your sheet. We made a sheet to put our interior renderings on. And you'll want to grab the ones you like, download them, and then move them over to the sheet. Download it, click here, put it in there, bring it down till it's the right size. And that's all there is to it.